told you I was here to help my family.
What do we do before we eat?
All right, everyone, welcome back. Get ready to dive deep into the gripping and chilling story of 1 million followers. Buckle up, because this isn't just a story about glitz and glamour. It's a cautionary tale about fame, betrayal, and a dark underworld that hides just beneath the surface. Imagine being offered the dream of a lifetime only to realize that it might just be your worst nightmare. Let's go scene by scene and unravel this together. Our story begins in the small, uneventful town where Carissa lives. She's just an ordinary girl with a regular job and a small circle of friends. For her, social media is both a passion and an escape from the mundane. She's constantly scrolling through the lives of influencers, envying their perfect photos and glamorous lifestyles, wondering if that world could ever be for someone like her. But as luck would have it, she suddenly receives a golden ticket. An invitation from a wildly popular influencer, Jana, to join her and some other top influencers at a luxurious mansion in Thailand. Carissa's ecstatic. This is her chance to change everything, to go from small-town nobody to an online sensation. Soon, Carissa's on a plane, filled with excitement and nervousness. When she arrives in Thailand, she's whisked away to the mansion, a stunning, sprawling estate on a private beach, complete with an infinity pool, luxurious suites, and a breathtaking view of the ocean. It's like something out of a dream, a far cry from her regular life. Inside, she meets the other influencers, each one with thousands, even millions of followers. They're charming, beautiful, and impeccably dressed, the kind of people who seem like they were born for the spotlight. Carissa feels a bit out of place, but reassures herself that she belongs here too. Jana greets her warmly, acting as both her guide and mentor, introducing her to the group. She tells Carissa that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a chance to grow her followers and be part of their world. Jana's magnetic, with a confidence that's both alluring and intimidating. With her help, Carissa starts gaining followers fast, her numbers jumping with every picture and video she posts. Everyone in the mansion works together to create picture-perfect scenes for their feeds, helping each other capture the most flattering angles, the sunlit backgrounds, the casual smiles that look so effortless but are carefully crafted. As Carissa's followers soar into the thousands, she feels like she's finally found her purpose. But as the days go by, Carissa starts to notice that not everything is as it seems. The influencers around her, who seem so friendly and inviting at first, are a bit off. They're always aware of where the cameras are, smiling even when they're not taking pictures, as if they're constantly performing. Conversations feel shallow, forced, and rehearsed. Carissa tries to brush it off, telling herself she's just overthinking things. After all, they're all there to work, right? One night, after a day filled with photo shoots and carefully staged, candid videos, Carissa overhears Jana having a hushed conversation with someone on the phone. Jana's voice is sharp, urgent, and the words that catch Carissa's attention are, "Yes, she's progressing fast. She'll be ready soon." Carissa tries to ignore the uneasy feeling in her stomach, dismissing it as exhaustion, but a seed of doubt has been planted. What did Jana mean by she'll be ready? Days go by, and Carissa's follower count keeps climbing. She's thrilled, of course, but can't shake the strange things happening around her. One night, she wakes up to find her phone missing, only to discover it in a different part of the mansion, with her apps open to private messages she never remembers sending. Other times, she feels like she's being watched, even when she's alone. But every time she brings these concerns up to Jana or the others, they just laugh it off, saying that the stress of sudden fame is probably getting to her. Then, Carissa meets the man who supposedly sponsors this influencer retreat. He's introduced simply as Mr. Watanabe, a businessman with a mysterious background, and he exudes an almost eerie calmness. He tells Carissa how much potential she has and that he believes she'll be his next big success story. While flattered, Carissa can't help but feel uncomfortable around him. There's something about the way he talks about shaping her and cultivating her talent that feels more like manipulation than encouragement. Over time, the atmosphere in the mansion grows darker. Jana begins pressuring Carissa to do things she isn't comfortable with, posing for riskier photos, sharing personal details, even starting fake online arguments with other influencers to keep the engagement high. Carissa feels trapped. This isn't the authentic journey to fame she dreamed of. But every time she thinks of leaving, she remembers her skyrocketing follower count and the promise of reaching 1 million followers. She convinces herself to keep pushing forward, but her intuition tells her something is seriously wrong. And then one night, Carissa stumbles upon something chilling. She finds a hidden door in the mansion, leading to a small, dimly lit room filled with monitors. Each screen shows a live feed from hidden cameras placed all around the mansion, recording everything, every private conversation, every personal moment. Shocked and horrified, Carissa realizes that Mr. Watanabe has been watching all of them, studying their every move. But as if that weren't enough, she notices something even more disturbing, a file with her name on it. Inside her file are detailed notes about her life, her family, her fears, and her weaknesses. It's as if someone has been studying her, analyzing her every action to use it against her. The file also includes a plan titled Path to 1 Million, outlining exactly how her follower count will grow over the next few weeks, with notes about staging fights, fake relationships, and scandals. This wasn't a natural rise to fame. It was a script, one that Mr. Watanabe had crafted himself. Horrified, Carissa tries to confront Jana, but Jana's response is cold and dismissive. "This is what you wanted, isn't it?" she says, a hint of mockery in her voice. Carissa realizes that Jana is more than just a mentor. She's a gatekeeper for Mr. Watanabe, someone who ensures that each influencer stays in line. Jana has been through this herself, molded and controlled, and now she's part of the system that traps others. Desperate to escape, Carissa teams up with another influencer, Lucas, who's been silently watching things unfold with his own doubts. Together, they come up with a plan to escape, hoping to expose Mr. Watanabe and his twisted scheme to the world. But as they're sneaking out, Jana catches them, along with 2 security guards who work for Mr. Watanabe. A tense showdown ensues, with Jana taunting Carissa about how she'll never make it on her own outside of Mr. Watanabe's control. But Carissa's had enough. Fueled by a mix of anger and fear, she fights back, managing to overpower Jana in a struggle that leaves her barely escaping with Lucas by her side. They run through the mansion grounds, pursued by guards, until they reach the edge of a cliff overlooking the dark, churning ocean below. With no other way out, they make a desperate leap, plunging into the water and swimming to the shore as fast as they can. In the final moments, we see Carissa, drenched and exhausted but finally free. Her phone pings, a notification from her social media. She's hit 1 million followers, but it no longer brings her joy. She realizes the price she almost paid for fame and how dangerously close she came to losing herself entirely. And there you have it, the shocking twisted tale of 1 million followers. A thrilling reminder of how appearances can be deceiving and how sometimes the cost of fame is far greater than we realize. Thanks for watching, and if you loved this recap, don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this.